As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the home team. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And off we go from Honolulu. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a hurry up here.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Low Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
17 yards.
63, 63, 63.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
180, 180. Crowd left Yeti.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another. Honolulu. First down.
Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Looking inside the red zone. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
25-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. 63, 63. Hey.
Let's get to that wide complete. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Hey, 73, 73.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Man. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
One here with Giddens. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Great. Set. Man. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, thumbs up. Alert it. Man. Don't touch it.
He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1.
Hey, let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
Crowd left
Gaining
Yeti.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. 73. No touch.
Hurts now on third and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Hurts. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Wizards finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Wizards will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of... Back to the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
All set to go now from the 35.
63, 63, bad. No touch, touch. Right there, right there. Miami. Bad. No touch.
This is Giddens. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And a Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Do all left. No touch.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Let's go.
Force of the hurry up here.
45-yard line. A gain of 2.
King,
Brings up
Bill
second
King,
and
Bill
8.
King. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Running it here with Giddens. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Give him 6 on the pickup, and that is how our first quarter will end. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
Crowd left, Yanni. Left. No touch.
Now carried by Giddens. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
21 yards. That's good for a Honolulu
Crowd
first
left, Yanni.
down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Nice right. No touch.
Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Looking quickly here.
McNeil on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Bad. Hey, 73, 73. Yanni, Yanni. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Connecting on the slant. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
70 Rangers. 18 Radler, 18 Radler.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. Lions. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
19, Pioneer. 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Jackson yet again. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Looking quickly, trying to get set. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st down, Lions.
From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. But there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight, 79 Broncos. Scoop.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking for it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 70 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
3rd and long.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Cougar 19. Come 19, come 19. Warriors 7, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they take this in for the score. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Josh Downs to return it. He's brought down after a nice little effort there, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. Only 1 minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More from Honolulu on the other side. So 1st down from the 41.
No time, set. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Check. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Here's Giddens. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Kyle up, Yeti. Kyle up, Yeti.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the set.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60, 50, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Play action now with Jackson. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking, 18.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Play fake, Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Wizards 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, check.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Blast through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Williams on the stop.
63,
No gain
63,
on the play.
63.
Brings up second and 10
Hey.
at the 20-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Silver, right?
third and 2.
Nine.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 30.
That one hits for 30. And that means first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Hurts on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's incomplete on second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back.
On 4th down, Hurts. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line fast.
Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
To the air on 3rd and long. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Motioning Williams left.
Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Come on, set. Nike, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors, 19 Lions.
Man in motion here.
Let go.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Gibbs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. It goes to the hurry up offense here.
Forrest Buckner. A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Wizards 7. Chad Ryland.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, yeah? Carl up, Yeti. Please. Carl up, Yeti. Alpha. No touch.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No touch.
Gibbs gets it out wide, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeti. Carl up, Yeti. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Carl up, Yeti.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And he takes it down to the 33. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Honolulu
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be their ball to begin the fourth, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Good, set. On anyone, eh? Hey, easy, 63, back. No.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble! And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's 2nd and long. This one's out to Noel, left side. You talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
Tiger Swamp.
Banjo.
No, don't.
This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Silver, set. Hey, 73. 63. No,
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Unlock wide.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
Again, it's Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have him up to that 23. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Lions first and 10 at the 23-yard
From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Wizards will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
And a Honolulu first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
63. Tiger Hornet.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Good, shot. Right anyway, that. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, Panther. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back to the 8. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Another one for Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
60 by 49. Cut 19. Cut 19. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
Ready?
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Come on. Set. Bronco, Cougar 19. Undercrush. 70 range. 70 range.
They're going to pass it here. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's looking deep once again. It is caught at the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
To kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Downs on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Right anyway.
Kill, turn up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's try it again on second down. Short pass brought in. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line. Hurts with it on third and short. Cox, this is Noel. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he would get it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. And goes to the hurry up here.
39-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Hurts looking to throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
63.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Wizards making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And that one is through, so take a final point off of what's still a pretty big lead as this game comes to a close. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say aloha from Honolulu.